Zandalari Trolls. Let's talk about their racial abilities and what they can do for you. First up is Pterodax Swoop. This one is going to reduce your fall speed for 2 minutes. It's a one-time use, basically like a goblin glider, and has a 15-minute cooldown timer. Next up, Regenerating. This is going to regenerate 100% of your health over 6 seconds. It can get interrupted, so be aware of who's around you on a 2.5-minute cooldown. Next up, City of Gold. This increases the gold earned from creatures by 2%. Now last on our list is Embrace of the Loa, and this one is actually going to require a little bit of picking and choosing, so let's talk about it. There are 6 different Loa that you can pick from to get a blessing, and you can only pick one every 5 days. It's a 5-day cooldown timer, so you want to be sure that you're picking the right one based on your spec and playstyle. Now I've got a map here, created by Zeniff, that talks about the locations of the shrines that give you the different racial buffs. Now if you're ever confused about where to find these shrines or this map doesn't make sense, you can always go to a guard anywhere in Dazar'alor and talk to them and ask them about where the different shrines are. But let's talk about what do these shrines give us. Kragwa, top left in green, is going to give you a buff that when you take damage, it has a chance to give you health and armor. This is going to be a go-to for tanks. Then we have Wansamdi. He has the chance to help you deal extra shadow damage that will heal you for the amount of damage done. So if you need that extra shadow damage and you need that extra leech, Wansamdi is your man. Paku is going to be next down the line, and if you want a potential chance at a 4% crit buff, fly on over to Paku. Now moving on over to the right side, we have Kimball, and if you like to have the chance to apply bleed stacks up to 3 times in an enemy, dash on over there. Now next down is Akunda, and Akunda is likely our go-to for healers because when you heal a target, it gives you a chance to heal them for an extra amount. Now last but not least, we have our boy Gonk, and if you want to be Speedy Gonzalez and get that 5% extra movement speed, Gonk is the go-to. Now, it did take me a minute or two to figure out how I apply these buffs, and remember, it's a 5-day cooldown, but it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta whip out that Embrace of the Loa, put it on your toolbar, and when you are within range of a shrine, it will begin glowing and be clickable to use. So that's some of our Zandalari Troll racials. Hopefully that helps you do you, and as always, best of luck!